try to get interns as often as they will apply to work with us. And on this local series, we've had many students come in and help each of these, because these are no budget productions that we're doing for the series, because currently there is no sponsorship behind it or anything. It's kind of trying to get this off the ground. And you have these students come in, these young people come in, and they're so full of energy, and it helps some of us who have been doing it for many years start to feel that again. Oh yeah, this is why we love doing this. I had more fun making our episode of Local this, a few weeks ago than I've had in a long time making anything. And the energy and the excitement that they bring is exciting for us, and we love to work with them. I love going to Grand Valley to talk to classes about what I do when they ask me to come out. It's exciting, and there are a lot of young people who are very excited and ready to get into this, and they want to do it here, and I like to see that. We love to see that.
Very good.
Yeah, we hosted I think about 50 Thornapple Kellogg students, and whatever kind of what you said, Scott, like just getting them exposed to things. I mean, we had kids carrying around glide cams and stuff. I mean, to the point where they were so focused they're about to walk right off the stage, and so it was just fascinating to see their eyes light up. And then even on my end, and on the producing side too, like just how I put it was like I just love showing people my brother's videos, so like who likes this, who's the type of person that, like, when you watch something, you watch a movie, go tell all your friends about it. We need those type of people that can help market film, that can help get people exposed to storytelling that they're not traditionally exposed to. So I think that's another important aspect. But just because we're gonna now that we have all the tools readily available, the more we can get kids into either a formal education setting, or getting them into the routine of doing it on yourself. Look at YouTube, find out, develop your skills, and then we can build a film community.
All right. Go ahead.
One really quick.
Go for
it
it.
was interesting because this last Mosaic Film Experience, which was earlier this month in November, we constantly do research of what employers are looking for to help our educational outlets, and one of the number one skills that is taught in employers looking for new employees is storytelling skills. So, there you go. I think that speaks for itself.
All right. Well, I'd like to I know we all came here because this is sort of a tech group for the most part. Let's talk about technology. You look at it, from celluloid to videotape to flash cards to hard drives.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the image capture medium that is used. The term filmmaking is kind of outdated if you think about describing what technologies are in force right now. Change and development has driven our profession. New apps, new plugins, better, cheaper cameras, drones. Oh yes, drones. Robocams. This is disruption, and it's improvement, or is it both? What do you see as the biggest impact technology has had in your arena? And share some experiences and stories. The good, the bad, and all of the above.
Yeah, I got something. So, like they were talking about with the cell phones and how everyone can make a movie now, I'd say that technology coming in and being as widespread as it is probably the most impactful from our perspective, because it basically transformed the advertising medium, because now everyone is on their phones looking at videos all the time. And so in terms of the quantity of jobs readily available from an advertising perspective, I think a lot more companies are looking to production companies to produce content for them to blast out onto these social media networks to appeal to this new audience that's always basically absorbing content on their phones. So I would say that's a huge impact that technology has had on the industry, just speaking from an advertising perspective, but that also applies to pretty much all aspects of film.
We had, starting in 2001, what we were trying to get into was making broadcast 30-second commercials to go on TV. And we don't make any of those anymore. Every client that we work for wants videos for the web. They want to use them on Facebook or on Instagram or wherever, and there's all kinds of, non-time constraints. It's wide open in what we can create now, and I think, and you can just see with the technology too, it's made us more mobile, everything getting smaller and lighter. I mean, I'm editing on a laptop now. The first thing that we started editing on was a Mac tower, and we had 2 huge heavy monitors, and you were kind of tied to a desk, and now we went to Colombia to shoot for a client, and I was bringing all the media into my laptop when we were out in the mountains and, at these farms in Colombia. It's just made everything smaller and more mobile, and you can get into more places and more people can do it, and everything, the expense of everything has gone down, and I think it's allowing a lot of new storytellers to come in and create some really cool stuff. And I mean, just a year or 2 ago, I think the first movie, Tangerine, that was shot on a mobile phone was sold at Sundance, right?
Sundance.
Yeah. So it was an entire feature film shot on a phone.
And then Searching for Sugarman was on an iPhone and was nominated for an Oscar.
That's right. So yeah, it's really it's come so far since we started using mini DV tapes and DV cam tapes to, I don't even know everything that we use now. Keith is my business partner. He runs the cameras, and there's a new hard drive or card that we're using on everything we shoot. So
it kind of brings me to I can remember just personally being on set, and I started in where you had your hands in a changing bag, and you were changing film and sweating bullets, and you only had one shot at things, and you didn't see what was happening until it came back from the printers, and God forbid anything went wrong, because that's a whole lot of making up to do. I can remember fast forwarding one of the first shoots, coming out and having just this little tiny thing holding the entire, $100,000 project. And that was just terrifying. And it was hard to